Welcome back. Super excited moving forward. In this lesson, I'm going to show you some references. Since what I mean by reference is the fact that since in the last lesson, we took a look at how to change the color background, right? For instance, for this text view, and then how to change or center and work with other attributes using XML. So moving forward, Android Studio development is really huge, okay? There are just so many things, and it just takes time for you to experience and navigate through all of these attributes and options and so forth. So what I want to do in this lesson is just give you a nice reference list so that it's easy for you to kind of find what you're looking for. So for instance, the basic attributes that we took a look at, maybe 3 or 4 of them in the last lecture, were the background and so forth. Let me navigate to the web and kind of show you where you can go and find all of the references that relate to a particular text view. Perfect. So I'm going to navigate to my browser here. And then what you need to do is navigate to the developer.android.com/reference/Android/widget and then text view. Or you can, of course, search for developers documentation, and it's going to take you to this. And once you're on this text view page, notice on the left it shows you the API level. So whichever level you're working with within your app design, whether it's 28, which is the latest one. So if you're using Android O, for instance, then you use 28. If you're using Android, if you're using Android Pie, right, which is the latest API 28. If you're using Android O or lower, then you'll choose 27 and 26 because each of these APIs has its relevant attributes format. So this is the first thing that's important for you to know. Secondly, once you're within the text view page, if I scroll down, okay, I'm just going to look at the XML format because that's what I'm going to focus on, or I have been focusing on so far. So the XML attributes will give you a whole list of different attributes as well as the description. So it's really easy to find the reference, and you don't need to remember all of this by heart. All you need to do is just kind of make sure that you're able to move to the reference section within Android developers, and it's easy for you to then kind of take a look at the description and apply the appropriate XML attribute. So again, you can scroll down, you can take a look at each one of these, such as Android drawable padding and the padding between the drawables and the text. You could use that. And again, just scroll down. So I just wanted to quickly, in this short lecture, give you the guidelines of where you can go and find references. Now you have a better grip and a picture of how you can actually work with your XML attributes. So again, scroll down, there's a whole bunch of them. You can kind of take a look at these. If you have any questions on any of these, just let me know. I'll be glad to answer. So for instance, if you need to change the text all caps, which is present text in all caps, you could do so. So let me in fact quickly demonstrate one of these so that it's easier for you to kind of see in action as well. So for instance, I'm going to pick, let's say I'm going to scroll up, I'm going to say Android hint, okay? So if I were to choose this, this is going to do the hint text to display when the text is empty. Or again, you can choose height, choose font family, the ellipse size, editable, and so on. So let's navigate to the studio here, and I'm going to navigate to my XML for this particular text box, right? That's the one that we've been working with. And here, I'm going to go ahead and just enter Android, and then if I type the letter H, it's going to give me all attributes that are related to the letter H. So hint would be one of them, and this could be any text, right? Again, I'm good to use the strings, but just for demonstrating purposes, I'm going to hard code the text here. So I can say, and now I've successfully entered. So if I navigate to design, you'll notice the warning sign appears because of course I've hard coded the text, right? So I'm going to quickly fix this. So by now you should be pretty good at fixing your hard coded text. Click on fix. I'm going to call this is great, this is fine. Click OK. I'm just going to remove it. So now when I go to my app and build my app and take a look at the app, I'm going to see the hint as well. So again, just quickly wanted to demonstrate But more importantly, if I navigate back to reference, right, this is what I would like you to kind of take a look at and then understand all of the XML attributes. So I hope this helped. Practice with any of these. If you have any questions, let me know. Glad to answer. With this, let's move to the next lesson.